You know when you have a brilliant idea and then you figure out that everybody else had the same idea as you, so maybe not so brilliant? So it's, as I've been saying, it's unseasonably hot, even for summer. Not that it's hot, it's that it's humid, which is weird here. It's not usually like this here in San Diego. And yesterday was Saturday. Saturdays I do a couple of meetings in the morning, and so I always have trouble because I get up so early to go to work on Saturday. I always have trouble getting in enough steps. Usually if I'm looking at my Fitbit stats, there's just always this dip on Saturday. And yesterday I was just determined to make my 10,000 steps, but it just got grosser and grosser as the day was going on. And, I'm just such a big baby about exercise anyway. And so I said to myself, I was like, okay, you know what I'm going to do? Because I have a gym membership. I have it, I love my gym. I said, I'm going to go to the gym. I'm going to go to the gym and I will do my steps in the air conditioning. What's better than that, right? And my gym has those hydro massage beds. So if I'm a good girl and I do my steps on the treadmill in the air conditioning, I will reward myself with a hydro massage. I mean, I don't think you can make yourself a better offer than that. Well, because it's been summer and I've been doing most of my activity outdoors, I guess I didn't realize I hadn't been to my gym in a while. Because when I showed up at the gym, I was like, wow, it's not crowded at all. I would think it would be so crowded because of the air conditioning. Well, it wasn't crowded because my gym is being remodeled, which means no hydro massage. They're remodeling that whole area and no air conditioning. So at that point, yeah, I got on the treadmill and I just did my step because at that, anyway, but I didn't have a very good attitude about it. So this morning I woke up and I was like, okay, so I'm not going to go to the gym. It's already kind of gross out. I'm going to go to the beach. I will go to the beach and walk at the beach. Nobody will be at the beach because usually it's Sunday morning now. Usually on Sunday morning, there's still nobody here. I don't know if you can see all the cars going by. This place is freaking packed. So many people at this beach. My beach. No, it's everybody's beach. But this is unusual. This is a lot of people. I don't know what's going on. There's some surfers, but it's not all surfers. It looks like all tourists, actually, I have to say. A lot of not local looking people. By which I mean, you could just tell. You could just tell because they're getting out of their cars. Like people get out of their cars and they look like they're surprised to be at the beach, or like, wow, so this is what the beach looks like in the morning, that kind of thing. So anyway, but I'm going to go do my walk. I'm not going to let it stop me. I'm going to go do my walk on the beach. I'm going to go chug up and down the beach and get some steps in. I'm making this video, by the way, just to make sure I do it. And then I don't know what I'm going to do. Oh, I wanted to give you an update on the intermittent fasting. That's what I wanted to do. It's been very interesting. So now it's been, how long have I been doing this? 2.5 weeks, I think. I'm still surprised how easy it is. And so just to be clear, I'm eating within an 8-hour window of time. I'm not eating less. I'm still eating, I count smart points, so I'm still eating, I'm going to say I'm averaging 35 to 40 smart points a day, depending on how active I am, which is more than a full day's of food. So I'm eating the same amount of food. I'm just eating it within this window of time. And 2.5 weeks in, what's been interesting is, so all my symptoms, my perimenopause symptoms, which is the whole reason I started this, are finally under control. Headaches are gone. Hot flashes, that was the worst thing. Hot flashes are gone. I'm finally sleeping again. Yay! And the only thing that's still not quite adjusted is my anemia. I'm super anemic. And so when my hormones go off balance, it always throws my anemia out of whack. And so I'm still getting that back under control, but it's getting there. And I think I mentioned this. So I'm staying with my mom. Our family is staying in my mom's house while we're remodeling the new house. My mom has a lot of like treats and snacks around, which has been very challenging. But now, like 2.5 weeks into the intermittent fasting, I kind of don't care about that stuff anymore. It doesn't bother me that there's ice cream in the freezer or cookies in the pantry. It's really cool. It's nice not to be like just freaking out about it all the time. And because, like I mentioned before, somehow when you're doing this, or I've noticed for me, because I'm tasting everything so much more, I'm not eating even a lot of treats and stuff when I am eating, during the time that I'm eating. And I'm noticing now when it's not that window of time where I'm eating, that sometimes I feel like I'm hungry, but actually I'm just thirsty. So I'm really liking it, is what I'm saying. I'm still really liking it. So far, so good. I haven't lost very much weight. I've lost like maybe 3/4 of a pound, maybe, in 2.5 weeks-ish. But that, again, that's not why I was doing it. I wasn't doing it for weight loss. I was doing it for all the other perimenopause symptoms, which it's totally helped with. So, but yeah, I'm liking it a lot. I really am liking it a lot. And so yeah, I just wanted to share that with you. I'm going to go do my walk on the beach. I don't know if I will shoot video out there. The beach is always, oddly, you wouldn't think so, but it's so loud. Even if there's nobody on the beach, just the sound of the surf. And this beach is in the flight path of the airplanes, so it's always really super loud. So I may or may not shoot video, but we'll see how it goes. I hope you guys are all well and you're having a great Sunday and getting your steps in. See you in a bit. So it's not crowded at all. I don't know what all the cars in the parking lot are about. But as you can see, I pretty much have the whole beach to myself. Woohoo! So it's the next day. It's Monday and it's super early, and I've had my cup of coffee with 1 tablespoon of heavy cream, which was delicious. And I didn't want to go back to the beach. It was so weird. I don't get what was going on at the beach yesterday, because there was no parking and yet nobody actually on the beach. Everybody was just apparently in their cars. I don't know. So I decided to come to walk this morning at Balboa Park. I'm really lucky. I live like 10 minutes from everything. If I want to walk downtown, which I do sometimes, or if I want to walk here in Balboa Park, or if I want to walk at the beach, 10 minutes, door to shore or door to door. But yeah, because it's been so hot, like yesterday, I did go and walk on the beach, but by the end of the day, I don't realize how much less I move when it's hot. So by the end of the day, I still had not reached my 10,000 steps. And so my son, who's 8, said he would go on a walk with me. So we went on a walk, and it was just like a stroll around our neighborhood. And I was like, it's so hot, I can't take it. So I really am trying to get more steps in. And if I go to the beach, it's not quite as long a walk, although it's more exercise, because walking on the sand is harder than walking on the pavement. So, but anyway, so today I'm on the pavement because I'm at Balboa Park, and it's still cool here. So that's really great. One other thing about intermittent fasting I wanted to share that's happened that's so weird. I did not think this would happen. Like I said, I'm really loving it. It's been fantastic. Is that what I'm finding is when I get to the end of my eating window, right? Which for me is 4 or 4:30-ish, usually, sometimes a little earlier. But anyway, when I get to the end of that window and I'm finishing my day's food, I'm finding that I'm relieved. I'm like, oh, I'm so glad I'm done eating. Yesterday, I finished what I was having. I think the last thing I had was some fruit. And I looked at my watch and I was like, oh, time to stop eating. I'm so glad. Glad I don't have to do that for the rest of the day. And then I thought, who am I? It's really weird. Yeah. And the first couple days, I'm not going to lie, stopping when you tell, it's something about saying, well, I'm going to stop eating now, makes you want to think about like all the stuff you're not having. And the first couple of days I did have a little bit of that, like a little fear of missing out, little FOMO going on. But only for like literally like 2 days. And now I am finding that by the end of the day, I do not even want to hear about food. Just don't even come to me with food, and it doesn't bother me to, prepare dinner for like the kids after that, if they want to eat later. Although we all kind of eat pretty early in our house, but anyway, yeah, it's really weird. It's really strange. And I'm really happy with just having tea, usually just tea or water. Something I've been doing a lot lately. Oh, let me share this. I don't think I've shared this with you. I love this thing. So I got this. Let's see if you can see the brand on here. No, you can't quite. It's Built. There we go. Built. It says Built New York. I got this at Ross. It is a Built New York, what do you call? Insulated stainless steel tumbler. You call it a tumbler when it's like a big cup. Here's what I like about it. Number one, the color is very pretty. Number two, see how it goes in like that? So it actually fits in my cup holder. Yay! I used to get the Weight Watchers ones, which I loved, but I have little tiny cup holders in this car, and in my other car too. So, my old car. So this one actually fits in the cup holder, which is great. It holds 30 ounces of water, or 30 ounces of whatever. So it's really easy for me to get my water in now. I try to have at least 3 of these a day. Now, you can get these. I bought the straw separately, but you can get these on Amazon. I looked them up. They're like $28, which I think is still less than the Swell ones. The only thing I don't like about the Swell bottles, they're beautiful, but this is way easier to clean. And I don't have a dishwasher, so I have to hand wash everything. And so this is much easier for me to keep clean. Now, I bought this one at Ross, and the lid, let me get the lid off of here. The lid on the Swell tumbler is a little bit, so there's a place to, like if you have hot liquid in, there's a place to sip, there's a place to put your cup. This thing here, apparently the lid is supposed to have this other piece of plastic that slides to close everything. So I guess so it doesn't splash around in your car. This one, that little extra piece of plastic was broken off. And I have to tell you, I've never had anything splash around in my car. This thing is absolutely full. I just drove here. It's not splashing. I don't miss the extra little piece of plastic. Because the piece of plastic was missing, I got this $28 tumbler at Ross for $4. Fine. I love it. I love this thing. They did have them with the piece of plastic on still. But again, that makes it harder to clean. So I was really happy not to have it. But I think with the correct lid, not broken, essentially, I think they're selling for like $6. So those are at Ross right now, and they're really pretty colors. I can leave this in my car on this hot summer days that we're having when it's so hot. This car gets so hot sitting in the sun, and this is still ice cold inside. So loving this. Again, it's Built New York is the name of the company. Like he built a building. And And another thing I'm really loving, because it is so hot and I'm so lazy about going outside, I don't know. Oh, I'm embarrassed to admit this. I was playing a video game. I was playing Angry Birds on my phone. And yeah, I've been playing a lot of Angry Birds lately. I don't know why. My kids have gotten me hooked on it. But anyway, I was playing Angry Birds, and this pop-up ad, the pop-up ads come up all the time, and I'm like, ugh. But this pop-up ad came up, and I guess they're really paying attention to what I like. And they're like, hey, you might like this fitness app called 8 Fit. And it has short workouts that you can do anywhere. You can pick like different levels of intensity. You can do like Tabata stuff. You can do interval training. And it's free. So yeah, it's really cool. So I have it on my phone. It sends me reminders, especially during days like this where I'm, mostly just walking. All I do for fitness is mainly walking right now. And, but it helps me get some toning in. Like, I'm actually a little sore the last couple of days. Some days I do 2 8 Fit workouts, but it's a really cool app. It has, one of the things I really love about it as a YouTube person is that it has videos. So you're following along with videos, and some of the things are timed, do this for 20 seconds. And some of the things are do so many reps, right? But it's playing the video, but the video that you're following has no sound, no like music, like what a lot of other apps have that bug me. So I can be doing these workouts while listening to my favorite YouTubers. Yay! So I love that. So I can have YouTube playing in the background, or I can have music playing in the background, but usually I have YouTube playing in the background. And I can get some exercise in while I'm waiting for the kettle to boil, or, waiting for the air fryer to finish cooking my lunch. It's great. I love it. So I want to recommend those couple of things. Oh, and by the way, another plug for the air fryer. Oh, I love my air fryer. So somebody asked me which air fryer did I get. I got, I love to buy things off the television. So I bought the, I think it's off of HSN, which, did I hear correctly that QVC bought HSN? Is that correct? I think that's true. Anyway, I think it was off of HSN, has the Chef Ming line. And so it's a Chef Ming air fryer, very inexpensive. I think it was a Today's Special when I bought it. I can't believe how versatile it is, all the things I can make in this air fryer. I think I mentioned before, one of my favorite things to make in there is roasted vegetables, just like broccoli or cauliflower, things that take a long time to cook. Brussels sprouts, you just spritz them with some oil and air fry. They come out so yummy. But yesterday I really wanted a cheeseburger. I was really craving a cheeseburger. And so I put the cheeseburger patty, which I seasoned with that everything bagel seasoning from Trader Joe's. You guys, if you haven't gotten it, get it. My friend Sue told me about it when we were doing the podcast. And yeah, it's amazing. So I put the everything bagel seasoning on the burger, the raw hamburger, through the raw hamburger patty in the air fryer. And I put frozen French fries around the raw hamburger patty. They all cooked together. It was the most delicious hamburger I've ever cooked. I tend to have trouble. I have trouble getting the meat exactly right. But anyway, the burger and the fries all cooked at the same time. It was all done in like, I don't know, 10 minutes, 12 minutes, during which I did an 8 Fit workout. Multitasking. So anyway, a couple of things I'm just sharing with you today and yesterday, I guess, because I'm putting these all together. And now I'm going to go walk around Balboa Park. And unfortunately, I've been talking so much that now I need to use the restroom. So I I know where there is one. That's the other reason I decided to come walk here, is that they have public restrooms that are clean and open. But it's not close to where I parked. So it's going to be a fast walk to there. And then I will have a leisurely stroll around the rest of the park. Maybe I'll go over the bridge and I'll show you a little bit of that. And hope your day is going well. How are you staying fit during the hot weather? Because I know, especially in the South, that it's super challenging. So let me know what your ideas are, because I really need more ideas, because I can see that my activity level is getting harder to maintain with the heat. Such a diva. So that guy at the end, I try not to film people and invade their privacy or anything like that. So I turned the camera off, and he goes, I hope you have a good day. And I hope I was smiling. Which was very sweet. So that is 5,500 steps roughly, which is great. 2.25 miles. So that means for me that I definitely will make at least 10,000 steps today, probably 12, because Monday is Zumba day. I'm teaching Zumba this afternoon. And it also means that if I'm feeling a little lazy or if it's extra hot, I can drive instead of walking to Zumba like I normally do. Maybe. We'll see. Anyway, gotta go. Have a great day, everybody. Get out there and walk. Get your water. And I will see you all real soon. Bye.